Welcome to the tutorial, How the Heck Do I Read a Scholarly Book? This tutorial will guide you through some tips and tricks when using scholarly books in your research. Let's start by talking about how a scholarly book is organized and how that differs from an academic article or a fiction book. Scholarly books are typically written about one topic and go in depth to various aspects of that topic. For instance, you might find a scholarly book written about pollution in the United States or mental health treatment for college students. Scholarly books will cover a great deal of information over many chapters. Most scholarly books will contain a few key parts you can use to find the information you need. The table of contents will list chapter titles and sometimes authors. Some scholarly books will contain multiple authors who each contribute an individual chapter or several chapters. The introduction, or chapter 1, depending on the book, will often give an overview of the book and its contents. This often includes a breakdown of the book that goes into more detail about the contents of each chapter. The index is typically located at the back of the book and will provide a list of topics alphabetically as well as the page numbers that reference those topics. Finally, the bibliography or references will list all the works used throughout the text and can be a great place to find additional resources. Please note, each book will be organized a little bit differently, but almost all will contain these basic items. If you are having trouble finding a specific topic in a book, you can ask your librarian for help. Now let's look at a specific example. This is a book titled Banned in the U.S., a reference guide to book censorship in schools and public libraries, which I found when I searched book censorship in our library database. If you click the link under Full Text Availability, you'll be prompted to sign in and then be redirected to view the full book. Many ebooks will have a landing page where you can read a brief description of the book as well as view the table of contents. You can see with this book, the table of contents is available. To open the book, look for a link to full text or read online. Once the book is open, we can begin looking for specific information we need. Let's say you were looking for information about the banned book Beloved by Toni Morrison. You can start with the table of contents and read the chapter titles. I see that with this book, the chapter titles are pretty vague. There may be information about this book in any one of these chapters. But before I jump into reading, I want to take a look at the introduction. You can see the menu on the left side of your screen and navigate to Introduction. The introduction is several pages long and it provides an overview of this topic. And if I scroll to the very end, I can see that it also provides a chapter by chapter breakdown. I can see that Chapter 4 surveys the 50 most banned books and talks about their controversy. This might be a good place to start. I can use the menu on the left side to jump straight to Chapter 4 and begin reading there. Many ebook readers will also have a search within this book area. I can use this to type Beloved as my search term. It looks like there are mentions of this book in Chapter 4. I can click on the results to jump to that page. The bibliography will provide a list of works that are used in this book. This can be a good place to come for other books or articles written about this same topic. Finally, the index provides a list of topics in the book alphabetically. If I scroll to B for Beloved, I can see that the book is discussed on page 220 through 222. A few reminders. Don't try and read the entire text. Look for the sections of the book that discuss the topic you are interested in researching. Use the bibliography to find other books or articles about the same topic, and ask a librarian if you are having trouble. You can contact your librarian at libraryhelp@cpp.edu or by calling the Research Help Desk at 909-869-3084 or by visiting our website and using our 24/7 chat feature at www.cpp.edu/library.